Welcome to Education Talk here at CUNY in the Heights Ostos. My name is Seni Tavares, Executive Director. Thank you for watching us. Today we have a professor, instructor, Jeanette Manzo. She's been with us for a while teaching tax preparation courses. Welcome to Education Talk here at CUNY in the Heights.
Thank you.
So tell me a little bit about your basic income tax preparation course.
Well, the basic income tax is an introduction to learning how to prepare your individual income tax for yourself, your family, or if you want to change a career. And changing a career, taxes is always something that someone is going to need.
Especially now, we're in the season for that.
Absolutely.
Right? How long is the course?
The course is approximately 6 weeks.
Good.
And at the end of the course, you'll be able to complete a tax return.
Oh, good.
You'll be able to have an understanding of the law. And we're also going to be talking about the new Tax Reform Act, which is very important to understand.
Absolutely.
Because, so much is going to be changing that some people may be confused about it. So I think it would benefit them to take our course here at CUNY.
So for those watching us, Jeanette, we would encourage them to come and register.
Absolutely.
It's a great way. I mean, if you already have a job, but you want to make extra money, it's a great way. I know that a lot of tax agencies and companies are now hiring.
They are.
So if you take this course, you're ready to become a tax preparation agent. Is that right?
That is correct. You can prepare taxes for yourself and others.
Do you get a certification, a state certification, or is it just a certificate from here, CUNY?
You get a certificate from CUNY in the Heights, which is all you really need. There is no state certificate. And then you can apply at the IRS for what we call a PTIN, because in preparing taxes, you don't want to put your social security number out there for security reasons.
Tell me a little bit about the PTIN, you call it?
Yes, the PTIN is a preparer's tax identification number, which allows the preparers to prepare taxes without having to use their social.
Nice.
So if you're working for a company or you're preparing it for others, you don't have to give them your social. You use this number that identifies you.
So if you want to prepare taxes, is there a requirement to have the formerly known GED, HSC? Do they have to have their high school diploma to take it?
They have to have the GED or the high school diploma. They have to be at least 18 years of age.
Okay, good. So let's talk a little bit about, so if you want to become an expert in this area, you take the basic course, but you have an advanced course. What does that entail?
The advanced course goes into self-employment, it goes into retirement, which are more complex returns.
Good.
It also goes further into if someone is self-employed, how do they do their expenses? How do they keep track of their expenses? Or if someone works for a company on a contract, they also have to know how to keep track of their expenses. Okay, so I work today, I traveled X amount of miles. How do I track that? So that is what we teach in that advanced course.
So whether you want to make a career out of being a tax preparation agent, or if you want to do your own taxes, this is very beneficial. The class is really affordable. You just have to call us here at CUNY in the Heights at 212-567-7132, or just come to our offices located at 5030 Broadway, the corner of 213th Street. And we have a bilingual staff here, and there's a big sign that says CUNY in the Heights. Now let's talk about your third class, which we have so many students that take it, because even if you're already working in a company, this is an added bonus in the resume. I know that with my staff, I have a couple of them that have the Notary. So we offer here the Notary class as well. So if you work in a law firm, if you work at a school, if you work for an elected official, anywhere, it's an added bonus. Tell me a little bit about that. It's just 1 day class.
It's a 1 day class. It's a 4-hour class. And basically what it is preparing you to take your notary exam. We go over the notary laws. We also go over I have some fun facts that I teach about notary. And I have a practice quiz that we go over just to get them comfortable to take the test.
Well, for this one, you definitely need that you're preparing for the exam, because there is a state exam.
Right, there is a state exam. I believe it's held every Wednesday.
Every single Wednesday.
I believe it's held every Wednesday. Twice. It's at 11 a.m. and at 2 p.m.
We'll get that information. I'm sure we'll work with our coordinator
absolutely
to have it there for students so that they finish the course and they're ready to apply.
Yes, they will. We'll give them that information as well.
Good.
We'll give them their study guide, and they'll be very happy that they took it. And it's important that they take it because a lot of places do not have notaries anymore.
Absolutely.
Like a lot of banks, they don't have notaries anymore.
And it's
They
very
should at
limited,
least send
yes.
one of their employees here to take our notary class.
That's right. We should encourage all those banks, Citi and Chase, and
All of them
to come in Capital One. But with that being said, I think one of the things that we pride ourselves in here at CUNY in the Heights also is continuing education and workforce development.
Yes.
Is that we have professionals like yourself. Not only do you teach, but you have had a successful career in banking, in working with taxes.
Yes.
So you not only know the law and what is required to pass these exams and to prepare, but you also have the practice of this. Will you talk a little bit about the practice inside the room and tell me about your experiences in closing?
Yes. Well, in closing, I've been preparing taxes for over 20 years.
That is wonderful.
And I have learned every year that it is essential that you know the new tax laws, that you keep abreast of it. I have a great clientele. I have a great following. And, when I first took it, I was like, okay, I'm going to do this to do my own taxes. But then I realized what a great career move it was because I was able to make so much money.
That is wonderful.
And in closing, I encourage anyone that is looking for a career change and enhancement to their class to come on in and sign up for either one of our classes, and you will not be disappointed.
Register now, students. Come and join us.
Come and join us.
You won't regret it.
No, not at all.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.